Mr. Vegetable Man, do you remember me? My name is Ali.
Yes, Ali. I remember you.
I met you when you were going to the Japanese garden. Did you have a good time?
Yes, thank you, Ali. Is this your mother, Ali?
Yes, it is. Mommy, I told you about this man.
His name is Mr. Yamamoto, Ali. Be polite.
How do you know his name, Mommy?
Because many of my friends have told me about him and his excellent shop. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Yamamoto. Our name is Nixad.
How do you do, Mrs. Nixad? Your son helped me find my way around the fair.
Are you famous, Mr. Yamamoto? How come?
Because I have lived in this neighborhood a long time.
But that isn't enough, is it?
You have to answer that question for yourself.
No, you have to do something special to be famous. You have to kill a dragon.
I've never done that. I have seen many and fought with a few, but to my knowledge, I haven't killed any yet.
Excuse me, do you have any lettuce?
Wow, have you ever...
Mr. Yamamoto is a busy man. Perhaps, Ali, we have already taken too much of his time.
I'll be with you in a moment. Not at all, Mrs. Nixad. If I don't have enough time, it is because I am old, not because I am busy.
I don't understand.
Mr. Yamamoto is very wise. When you have lived a little longer, you will understand.
I want to understand now.
Then you must visit me again.
Can I mean, may I?
When is Michael coming to pick you up?
He said 7. Would you get the door, please, Momo?
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Mrs. Farias. And you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm not feeling very well today.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing serious. Joanna, Michael's here.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, you look great.
Thank you.
Will you two please excuse me? I have some things to do in the kitchen.
Certainly. What's up?
I have some exciting news.
What is it? I hope you're not going back home.
No. Right now, I can't think of any place I'd rather be than here. But
What is it then?
how would you like to go to Brazil for 2 years?
What? How? With whom?
The Brazilian Pavilion is holding an art competition. The person who wins gets a grant to study and paint anywhere in Brazil.
Really? How do you apply?
All you have to do is submit a painting to the Brazilian Pavilion by December 1st. You'll love Brazil. I'll show you all the sights. We'll have a wonderful time.
Hold on. I can enter. That doesn't mean I'll win.
Michael, no one else has a chance.
Oh, come on.
No, really. Name one modern artist whose paintings are better than yours. Name one artist whose paintings the judges could possibly like more than yours.
It's nice to have someone who believes in you. Too bad you're not one of the judges.
Which picture are you going to send in?
I don't know. I'll have to do something new. Something totally new. Something spectacular.
Dear Mama, I can't believe it. I'll be home in a couple of weeks. This has been the greatest vacation I've ever had. My English is pretty good now. I can understand almost everything, except on the phone. I've made many new friends and learned lots of new things. For example, Mama, believe it or not, some Americans spend more hours watching TV than working at their jobs. It's true. I read it in an American paper. I called the Monteros last week. They were very happy to see me. You're right. They have a daughter my age. She is happily married, has 2 children, and sends her regards. They all send their regards. Mrs. Montero cried when we talked about the people she hasn't seen in years. I felt a little sorry for her. She wants to go back to Colombia for a visit, but I don't think they have the money. On the brighter side, I'm sending you another photograph of Marta. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything foolish, but I want you to be able to recognize her. Love, Miguel.
Hi, kids. It's Friday again, so I won't be home from work until 9:15. Dinner is in the refrigerator. Peggy, you can heat up the stew and make the salad. Susie, you can set the table. Billy and Jack, I want you to clear the table, wash the dishes, and put them away. You can get started on the weekly chores. No chores, no allowance. Peggy, please scrub the bathroom. It's filthy. Jack, you know how to use the vacuum cleaner. Would you please do the rugs and the floors? And you, Billy, please clean up the mess in the basement. I don't know what you were doing down there, but you left tools all over the place. And Susie, you can help Billy sweep up. Dad will be home around 6:30. Why don't you have dinner ready by then? Okay, kids? Enjoy your dinner. Oh, yes. For dessert, you can have the chocolate cake. But please leave a little piece for your hard-working mother. Love, Mom.
The World's Fair Newsletter, Volume 1, Number 5, published by the World's Fair Corporation and the G.W. Crawford Agency, Incorporated. The Space Building Opens, by Henry Leeds. Yesterday was the opening of the space building here at the World's Fair. Many famous scientists, architects, and diplomats were present. There was something for everybody. Misters Wood, Glass, and Stone, who are the architects of the building, attended the ceremonies. The building, which looks like a big glass cube, is as modern as its exhibitions. A large crowd listened to the many speeches of the diplomats. Among the listeners was a little boy. He was about 7 years old, had curly black hair and big brown eyes, and was eating an ice cream sandwich. "Are you enjoying the speeches?" I asked. "No," he said. "They're boring." "Then why are you here?" "Because it's not as boring as home." There you have it. Another day at the fair.
Mommy, I'm going to be 7 soon, right?
Yes, July 17th.
What day is that?
It's a Monday.
May I have a birthday party?
I'm sure you can. However, we'll have to talk to your father.
I'll be good, I promise. I'll do whatever he says. I'll be so good that he won't know I'm here. Can we call him?
No, he'll be home any minute, Ali. You can wait till then, I'm sure. We've never had a big party in this apartment. I wonder...
Oh, I don't want the party here.
No? Where do you want it?
At the ice cream parlor. You know, the one that has 101 flavors?
The ice cream parlor? Do you mean the one which is near your father's bank at the fair?
Yes, that's the one. Jimmy's birthday party was there, and the party that he had was great.
Hello, dear. How was your day?
Hello, Zahra. Hi, son. I'm in such a good mood that I feel like celebrating. Let's go out to dinner tonight.
Whoopee!
Ali has something to ask you.
What is it, Ali?
Father, may I please have a birthday party?
Of course, Ali. Why not?
Thanks, Daddy.
What kind of party do you want, Ali?
An ice cream party.
Is that what you want? Wouldn't you like to go to a baseball game instead?
Daddy, this is much better. You eat lots and lots of ice cream. They put it in a big bowl. And then, when you've eaten so much ice cream that you can't eat any more, you eat some more anyway.
It sounds terrible.
I guess it sounds wonderful to kids. What do you think, dear?
Okay, Ali. It's a deal.
Oh, boy!
Packing is very upsetting. I wish someone would do it for me. In fact, I wish I were home now and the plane trip were over.
You don't have to pack tonight.
I know, but I want to see how much room I have in my suitcase. Tomorrow I have to buy presents for everyone back home.
Sometimes I wish I were going home with you.
Sometimes I wish you were too, dear.
I know, but you mustn't worry about me, Mama. I'll be all right. Paulo doesn't let me out of his sight.
I know you'll be all right. I'm worrying about myself. The house will seem so empty without you and Paolo. And what if you decide to stay here?
Oh, Mama. Anyway, you were about to mention the gifts you had to buy.
Yes. What do you think I ought to get for your father?
He has just about everything, doesn't he?
That's the trouble.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Joanna.
I'm glad you're home early. Do you know how to fix the lock on the suitcase? It's stuck.
It probably needs a little oil.
Paolo, I don't know what to get for your father. Do you have any suggestions?
Why don't you get him a pocket calculator?
That's a wonderful idea. I hope that he doesn't already have one.
I doubt it. There. The lock's okay now.
Good. Thank you, dear. Where should I look for a calculator?
I know a place where I can get one on sale. I'll pick one up for you tomorrow.
Thank you, dear. You know, when I get home, I'm going to wish I were back here. I wish there were a way for all of us to be in the same city, or at least the same country.
Hi, Pedro. How are you doing?
Fine. I just want to stop by and say hello.
Come on in. How about some coffee?
Sounds good.
What's new? You look tired.
I'm trying to find a present for Miguel. He's leaving at the end of next week.
That's too bad.
He thinks so too.
What about Marta?
Who knows? I don't ask any questions. They act like teenagers in love. They cling to each other as if there were no tomorrow.
You're cynical today.
Realistic. In a week, she won't remember his name.
Come on, Pedro.
I'll make you a bet. How much? $5?
Okay, a $5 bet. Shake. You take your coffee black, right?
Right. Thanks.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I'm entering an art competition, and I want to use your name.
What do you mean?
I don't want my father to know I'm entering the competition.
Okay, if you want it that way. You finish the painting, and I'll be happy to sign my name. I love to see an artist working.
Here's the brochure. They call the contest Young Artists Competition.
Money, Brazil, and Joanna. Did they design this contest especially for you? Good luck. Are you submitting something new?
Yes.
May I see it?
There's nothing to see. I finished painting my canvas white. Now, I'm stuck. Maybe I need a break. Have you had dinner yet?
No.
I haven't either. Do you want to go downtown?
I'm broke.
Okay. I'll call that place around the corner and have them deliver a pizza. How's that?
Fine.
How's the painting coming?
I don't know. Last night I was up till 3:34. And even though I'm exhausted, I can't sleep. I haven't been sleeping well for a week.
It's probably because you're too tense.
I don't know what's wrong.
Great paintings aren't created overnight. Try to relax.
That's easier said than done.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
What's the subject of the painting?
That's the problem. I want to do a portrait.
Of whom?
A woman. A modern woman. But that's all I know. I've been drawing all week, but I don't like anything I've done.
What's the problem? Do you know?
Me, I'm the problem. I think I'm going stale. I've been painting for 10 years. I should be able to do better than this.
I'm sure you will. Even if you spend a few sleepless nights, it's worth it.
What do you think I should do?
Take a break for a few hours.
No, I mean, do you think I should give up and go into business with my father?
What I think doesn't matter. You've got to be happy with what you do. Besides, that decision was made years ago, wasn't it?
It was. But things change. Which is better for us, now?
Michael, what do you want me to say? It's got to be your decision.
I'm not asking you to decide for me. I just want to know what you think. You must have your likes and dislikes.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what to think.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
All I mean, Michael, is that I agree with what you're doing. If you can be a successful artist, fine. If you can't, go into business with your father. But at least give yourself the chance to find out.
There's something else, of course, Joanna. If I go into Dad's business, I have to stay here. You know that.
The World's Fair Newsletter, Volume 1, Number 10, published by the World's Fair Corporation and the G.W. Crawford Agency. Something for Everyone, by Henry Leeds. In case you've never stopped in at the World's Fair Ice Cream Parlor, let me introduce you to it. First, the facts. Our World's Fair Ice Cream Parlor is one of the largest ice cream parlors you will find anywhere in the world. It is open until midnight, 7 days a week, and the staff is always ready to serve you and your friends. Our ice cream parlor hasn't really been there for 100 years. It just looks that way. In fact, they have been selling ice cream for only 2 months now. Inspired by a more elegant age, the careful manners and the old-fashioned costumes of the staff were designed to make you, the customers, feel at home. Let me now tell you about the ice cream. They tell me that the recipe they use has been making ice cream lovers happy since 1865. They have flavors that you've never heard of, and all of them are delicious. I will describe only one of their specialties. It is called the kitchen sink. What is a kitchen sink? It is a huge stainless steel dish about 12 inches wide, 18 inches long, and about 8 inches deep, which is filled with 20 different kinds of ice cream. On top of all this are piled whipped cream, nuts, fruit, and chocolate syrup. I warn you, this dessert is only for the strongest of stomachs. Don't worry though, they have desserts for every taste and pocketbook.
Dear Joanna and Paolo, I just wanted to tell you that I arrived here safe and sound. Your father was fine. He was a bit lonely while I was away, but it was nice to find out how much we missed each other. He's really a good man. You know, he was sick while I was visiting you, but he never told us because he didn't want us to worry. He was probably right. He knows how I worry. Anyways, he's better now, although I wish he would take better care of himself.
How are you, Paolo? How I admire your ability to learn languages. I must tell you how nice it was to come home to Brazil, where everyone in the street speaks Portuguese. I realize now how much energy it took to speak English. And, Joanna, keep me informed of your plans. I wish your father could meet Michael.
Your father wants to add a few words at the end of the letter. Take care of yourselves, and please write when you get a minute. Love, Mama.
Your mother had a wonderful time with you both, but I'm glad to have her back home. Paulo, one of my clients, Mr. Cortezos, will be in New York next week. If it is not too much trouble, I'd like you to do whatever you can to make his stay more pleasant. If he doesn't call you, fine. I'll be in New York on business in October. I'll see you both then. Take care, Papa.
From the earliest times, people have held sports competitions. The athletic few compete on the field, while the rest of us participate from the safety of our seats. Today, sports are certainly as popular as ever, and because of radio and television, we can now compete from a distance. In fact, for important competitions, the whole world becomes one big stadium. It is hard to say why humans like organized games. The reasons that we enjoy sports probably differ from person to person. Whether little kids are kicking a ball around a city playground or $1-million-a-year athletes are playing in a modern stadium, the excitement of competition, motion, discipline, and beauty are in the air. Who doesn't stop to watch a ball game in the street or a swimmer in a pool? What parents are not proud to see their children carried off the field by thankful fans? For the players, the joy of sportsmanship can include punishing self-discipline and the friendship of teammates. Then there is that special thrill that comes only to a lucky few. It is the thrill that comes from hearing 1,000 voices shout your name. But personal victory is only one kind of victory. In every game, someone must lose. But mankind wins every time an athletic record is broken. It is this aspect of sports that brings people together. Even in defeat, no one says to an athlete, "So what?" You say, "Good try." And when your pride gets hurt and your muscles are sore, you say to yourself, "That's part of the game. I'll win next time."